acho que imagina,
Sim, sim.
fazemos em inglês então, né?
Yeah, so I don't know. We go in English?
Yeah, we go English.
Okay, so we go English. Okay, so welcome guys. This is brand new content right here at Above Creators. Um, I had this idea for a while. I want to do something where we can have a conversation, but more freely. We have drop talk, but it's kind of more a deep conversation. So I just want to create something that we can really go whatever and no script, just way more relaxed like we are right now. And we finally managed to fix it. I don't have
To
a
do it.
name yet.
Yeah.
I don't have a name. I have a few names. I thought about Saint North, of course.
Okay.
I talk about new flow. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I don't know if
We'll
when
figure it
this.
out. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out the name for it.
yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, what a better way to start than with you, Tony, and talk about this project we're doing. Another project together. That is
One more
yeah, a video highlight of your
of
season
my
in
season in
Chile,
Chile. Yeah.
2025.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I spent 3 months, 3 months and a half in Chile. I was there waiting for the big wave contest they have there, Lobos por Siempre, but we didn't had like a swell big enough to run the contest. But I mean, I think I had like one of my best seasons there so far. I mean, if you see
It's
the
been
footage.
like let's talk a little bit about Chile. Yeah, we're gonna go through the movie later, but let's talk about Chile and your connection with Chile. It's been what, like your third, fourth time in Chile now, right now?
I think it has been my sixth time.
Sixth time already?
Yeah, because there was 2 years that I went there
Two
like
times.
twice.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, 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 yes.
yeah.
Okay, so at least three times you went for like for a big
For a
period of time.
season.
Yeah, for a
Yeah.
season, 3 months,
At least 4 times out.
four times.
Yeah, four
Time
times. I
flies.
did I did the first one with Merello and Zemarle.
Mm-hmm.
The second one by myself with Merello, and then I ended up going to Mexico after
Yeah.
the season. Then I went back there with Merello and Ze, and this was I mean, this last one was the time I spent there the most time. I've never
Okay.
been there like for 3 months and a half.
Okay. And you said that is your best Chilean season so far.
I think
Why
so.
you say that? Why
I
do you?
mean, not in terms of big waves. Like in terms of big waves, my best one was the first one I was there. Or, I mean, the first one and the third one, they were like the second one. Sorry, they were like the best ones in terms of big waves. But in terms of like doing a good surf, like kind of like a good performance and surfing well with big boards and with style and everything. And I mean, pulling into some huge barrels. Yeah, this
Yeah,
was.
I will say
I
that.
mean, at least this season was the season I got like my best ride there so
Yeah,
far.
that was what I was about to shout about.
Yeah,
Like that left was special, and
yeah, that
that
was
like the,
special.
the 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 shots that you were able to get from that one ride are definitely like
I
amazing.
mean, that wave, that session, kind of like paid me the whole trip.
Yeah.
You know.
And what's about Chile that makes you go every year
I mean,
and
Chile just it's just special. You know, like it's I mean, fuck, it's hard to describe. It's just special, you know. Like the waves are amazing. You can surf every day. Like if you drive like 4 or 5 hours, you can be like another spot surfing like some perfect lefts with no one out. You have big waves, you have small waves. Like the people there are amazing. I have like already a lot of connection there, a lot of friends there, and I mean, it's just special, you know. I think it's one of the only places I've been that you feel really connected with the nature. Like you're surfing and you see like 100 dolphins just passing by, cruising close to you. You have like sea lions surfing the waves with you. You have like a lot of birds. It's just crazy, you know. Like the place in itself, it's just
yeah,
beautiful.
and at the same time it's just perfect because you finish the big wave season here and it just starts the big wave
Exactly.
season there and you have this perfect connection with Merelu and seems like everything aligns for you to
Yeah.
just go there and keep training for it
yeah,
instead of just the 6 months in Portugal, then
and
you
then
go there.
stop for 6 months,
Yeah.
you know. And there's also like, I mean, nowadays Nazaré is kind of hard to pedal without like the towing world, but we still score some good pedal days. But I feel that nowadays I don't pedal as much I used to pedal here in Nazaré.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
it's all about towing. It's all about the Nazaré towing challenge. Like it's
Yeah.
everyone training for that or to get like the biggest tow of the season. And when I go to Chile, I just turn off like the towing mode. You
Yeah.
know, like it's all
Yeah.
about pedaling.
Yeah. That's good.
And I like that season because I mean I love to surf with big boards. You know, like the thing I love to do the most is surfing like big waves with big boards.
Yeah.
I would say that's like the thing I'm better at, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
And in Nazaré, like I don't do it that much, but
Yeah.
then I go to Chile. That's
But
when
let's talk for a bit about that. So for those who don't know, and even for those who know, the big wave surfing is basically split in these two
there's two sports
two
like
sports. You got the paddling with the big
and
boards,
and the
and
towing
and where the
surfing.
towing surfing.
Exactly.
We see nowadays a lot of people focusing 100% on the
On
towing
towing
and
and some people like only
only
paddle.
paddling, and then you
Yeah.
have just a few, and you
That
are one of them that
they
try to
like to
do
do both.
both.
Yeah.
It's your plan to continue that way, or it's
I
some
mean, it's for sure my
for
plan
sure.
to keep paddling, you know, like
Yeah.
I think I mean, I would not be like happy with myself if I just change and be just like doing towing the whole time, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
because I mean, my biggest dream is to one of my biggest dreams. It's of course like to win the Nazaré Towing Challenge, and that's all about towing. But bro, I've been doing towing for the last I'm 20 I'm 23, like almost for the last 8 years, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been paddling as well, but I mean, I started to be towing surfing, you know, so, and in Nazaré, so, I mean,
And
I,
somehow towing Nazaré towing is almost its own thing, right? Its own
its own
league,
thing,
right? You
yeah,
just
like,
get sponsors, focus on that. You
on,
get
or
the
to
contest.
surf Nazaré, to do
Yeah,
towing at
yeah,
Nazaré,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and the truth is, I mean, for people that don't really understand how the surf world understands, um, in the world of big wave surfing, for a lot of people that their core is like paddling, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna be saying names, of course, but for like people that the culture is all about paddling surfing, a lot of people see Nazaré as like a place for, I mean, it's kind of bad to say for cooks because we're not cooks. Like it's one of the hardest places ever to surf. But with all the towing show, let's call it
Yeah.
this way, there's a lot of people that see that it's not like the real
Yeah, the
deal.
the circus that became, and that is a
Exactly,
very interesting topic.
exactly.
Not for today, but for sure. And the idea of this is
I mean,
exactly
to
that.
just
Is
talk
just to
about
talk
stuff.
about stuff,
Exactly.
and for sure we're gonna touch that topic of Nazaré and all these circus
No, but we're here
soon in
talking
the
about to
future.
talk about Chile.
Yeah, but today is all about Chile. So we went through your connection with Chile. That's this specific season. So let's talk a little bit about the video. Do you want to share with the people how this idea started
Yeah. So I mean, basically, I already had like a few surf videos. Two of them together with Above, together with Ben. There was Trust Your Vision that we did 3 years ago.
I think three
three
already, right?
3 years ago. And this year, around fall, I don't, maybe November, December, something like that. The second one is going to be released online, Limitless. And this video was more just to do like one more action video because I only have like one action video. I would say like that it's all about action. It's like the treasure vision with
With
you, and
yeah,
then I have like one, but it's like a bit older, and that's just all about Nazaré. You know, like with
yeah, yeah,
moments from Chile. I don't like about action. I only have treasure vision,
yeah.
and I arrived like at the beginning, at the middle of the season in Chile, middle of the season, like end of the season, and I realized I had like really good content to do a short video all about action from the trip, you know. And being Punta Lobo such a special place for me, I was like, I mean, why not doing a video just about paddling Punta Lobos, you know, to kind of like to, I mean, to show my work and to show my surf during the season. And yeah, that's how the idea came, you know. Like I was like, I mean, I wanna do one video for like to show my what I've been doing lately. We're going to release Limitless, but it's only like at the end of the year.
It's a totally
So
different
it's a
project.
totally different project, like nothing to do. It's that project is about like my last two winters, not even this one, the ones
Yeah,
before,
and the ups and
and the
downs, a
ups
little
and
bit of your
downs,
mindset, everything that you went through.
the injuries, like all the shit I went through. And this one was just all about showing my performance during the winter in Chile,
Yeah,
you know.
like a
Called
straight action video.
straight action video called
Uh,
Que Pachó.
que paixão, que paixão, que paixão. That's a fun. Let's talk a little bit about the process, right? I think it's a good thing to talk about. You know, I guess maybe not as much the surfers, but the creatives that follow us and like the project that we have been doing. I guess there's always this curiosity, like, oh, did these guys choose the music,
Yeah,
or these guys come up with this idea, you know? So I think it's cool to talk about that. And one fun thing, sometimes people see the final result and they think, oh, they got everything so planned, was everything so
yeah,
structured.
yeah, yeah.
And what they don't understand that
It's
a
how
lot,
how we arrived there,
yeah,
how
yeah,
we
yeah,
managed to get that the
yeah.
final result.
So for me, one thing that is very important when I create and or someone here in above, I like to I like to listen to my inner voice. You know, I like to believe, trust your vision.
Yeah,
Again, right? So it doesn't. You know, you have to feel it. You don't need to have the plan
everything planned.
exactly. You just start
Yeah,
going. Like, for
go with the
example,
flow,
we did
basically.
we had pretty much the whole edit done, and we didn't have a name. I
Yeah,
mean, we had a name,
but we
but we
didn't
knew
like.
that was not the name,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we was like, okay, we have this name, but it's not this
And
name
then
really, right?
we were
We
just
have to
looking for
find,
some
yeah,
we were
yeah,
looking for some lifestyle footage, and
yeah.
out of nowhere, like I don't know if it was me or the other, I think it was me and the other guy. We just went like, "Give a
Que
show,"
Pachó.
and we looked at each other. We were like,
Yeah,
"Okay,
because
that's
the
good."
question was like, we're gonna give a name. Let's try to bring something
That
from Chile, right?
yeah,
Something that you says like a saying, a word, something that, and we were kind of trying to find something, but didn't came to our minds. And then we were looking for a shot, a lifestyle shot
yeah,
to
to the
place in the
introduction,
introduction, and we find this one, and it just starting by you
saying
saying
that.
que Pachó, so we just click it,
I
and
mean, fucking makes a lot of sense because we spend the days there, like literally, we spend the days there. I mean, not everyone, but since I've been going there, I don't know why I got stuck with that Kepa show.
yeah,
And every time I was watching, I was seeing someone was just like Kepa show, and I've been saying that since the beginning
yeah.
of my trips in Chile, you know. So I was like, I mean, nothing better than that
Yeah,
to.
yeah. And for me, on the creative side of the project, I think that's these things like really bring value for the project. I'm not talking about outside value. I'm talking about inner value for
It
you
makes it
looking
more
at the
special.
project and you feeling like, you
Yeah.
know, because it's just things that make sense. You don't come, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna come with this crazy name and make it's just stuff that make happens. But this one was very different from the previous project we did
Yeah.
together. Limitless was
Yeah.
something very
Was
different from
it
this one.
was Limitless, I think, was deeper in terms of like emotions. Was
Definitely.
literally trying to show what I was feeling during those two winters.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like it's not all about showing the surf. It's showing the surf and showing a bit of like the behind the scenes
hmm
that
hmm
people normally don't see it.
hmm
You know.
hmm
So yeah, was way different
yeah.
than this project.
And also the approach that we took in both are very different. Of course, Limitless was something more cinematic, something more. We went through a lot of festivals. We did the
Yeah.
premieres, and we didn't even release it yet online. We're gonna do it soon, but this one was just like, okay, we're gonna make a banger action video and we're gonna
Yeah.
upload it on YouTube. So then there's always this question, oh, we because Tony is and all the we're trying to do this time is to do a collab, right?
Yeah.
So Tony is starting his YouTube channel. I mean, not starting anymore. You are set already. You know,
I'm kind of like growing my YouTube
growing your
channel.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We also, right?
Yeah.
It's
I mean, it's all about that, right?
it's all about that, right? But we are a little steps ahead of Tony because we
Yeah.
started early, of course, and we're just trying to bring some of you followers of above, trying to send him to Tony's channel. That's where we're gonna
Release
upload
the
release
Pachó
this
next Monday. Yeah,
Okay.
next Monday, 7 p.m.
You want-
Portuguese time.
So next Monday, 7 p.m. Que Pachó, Tony Laureano.
Tony Laureano. Yeah.
It's Tony
Tony Laureano.
Laureano.
It's my name.
Tony
simple
Laureano
as that.
on YouTube. You're gonna find it easily. We're gonna leave the link
on Instagram.
on the Instagram, also here on the description of this video. And
Yeah.
if you guys don't follow Tony on YouTube yet, make sure you do it because there's a lot of good stuff. He's doing a great job with raw footage. He's doing a great job with some vlogs of
few
his
vlogs,
trips, of his most important sessions, and we are helping him a lot on that. Also with Correia. So if you like what we are doing here at Above, for sure you're gonna like what Tony is doing at his own channel. So you guys make sure you follow Tony. And yeah, let's just roll before we go. Just roll a little bit here of the video, and let's talk about. So we spoke about this first shot that
Yeah.
came late on the edit, but decided the name for the project
Straight away.
straight away. Then we did this little sequence.
I mean, and, a funny fact. I mean, you guys right now you can see the video. We're watching the video right here, and I mean, basically, like the most important footage of the video was everything in one day. It was like May 6th, and I mean, I don't know, like it was one of those sessions that you just feel connected. Like the whole morning I was waiting for a good one. I finally managed to get one. I lost my board. The board went to the rocks. I had to find a way to go get the boards, thanks to the safety team in Ponte Lobos. And yeah, I managed to get like a really good one. I had to go to the cliff. Like I waited, I don't know, for almost like 2 hours for a friend of mine to come pick me up, to take me home, change the wetsuit and everything. And then we had lunch. Like we went to cruise. We went to check another waves. And around 3 p.m., something like that, we went back to Ponte Lobos, and it was pumping, but like pumping and no one out. It was like Merello and three more guys. I went back out with the board like totally fucked because of the rocks. And then like when you guys see the video, there's like one video that you're gonna see that is like the video of it's like the footage of the video. It's like the best ones, the big barrel. And that wave happened like as soon I got in. Like I broke my board, I lost the board, I had to go back to land to the cliff, and then I got back in the water, and I don't know, like
There's
Yeah.
one thing about big wave surfing that not many people realize, especially the people that are not into the sport.
Yeah.
They are fans, but they are not into the sport. It's and you get to see the footage, you got to see the edits,
and when
and
you see
you
the
don't
footage,
really
it's kind of
realize
like, when you see the
yes.
footage, kind of like, I mean, that's normal, they score like that, but bro, it's not. Like to have a session like this, you can say maybe, I don't know, like maybe years without feeling so connected in one session, like
Yeah.
without scoring, without being like on this flow state basically.
Mhm. And you have sessions where you didn't score any and you just get pounded, or
Yeah.
you, like you said, you wipe out, you break a board. We're talking about Chile, but here in Nazaré, we have
It's-
situations we
it's
get
the
pounded,
same.
you don't even get
Yeah.
to surf one wave.
You just eat
So,
shit and don't do
yeah,
nothing, like
it's-
that's
it's-
that's really normal for a big wave
Yeah.
surfer. So when you finally score, and you score like, I mean, you really score like you really finish the day like feeling that you were like one of the best guys in the water that session and really felt like that flow state. I mean, it's like one of those special
Yeah,
sessions, you know, like
yeah,
it's going to be one session I'm going to remember for the rest of my
yeah.
life. Easy.
That's cool. So moving forward a little bit here, we got this intro, and it's kind of, I felt like not just for the footage that came this year, but we have been, together since ever,
I mean,
almost,
since my
like,
beginning,
yeah,
basically.
and we been in touch with Tony on his trips all the time. Got the footage, used it in many projects,
Yeah.
saw it many times. So I realized that it kind of always works on the same way in Chile. Even I've never been in Chile. Fact, I have to go for sure. You're
Yeah.
gonna catch me there sooner or later. But I kind of realized that almost works always in the same. You guys get dressed and
At
ready
Morelos
at Morelos
place. Yeah,
place.
it's always like that. And we're always, I mean, always. It's really rare to don't happen. We're always the first ones in the water. Like we,
You guys.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We put the wetsuits like it's still dark. We have the jet ski on the beach. It's still dark, and we're going like first lights. And we always have like, I mean, I should not be saying this because then people are going to, if they're surfers, they are going to do like the same strategy. But basically, every time we go out first light, we have like 1 hour of surfing, just me and Marelo.
Yeah, amazing.
You know, like most of the locals there, I mean, they wait for me and for Merello. They see if we score. If we do one or two good waves,
They join in.
they jump and they go to the water.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Cool. So yeah, I was saying. So I kind of realized that was the routine there. So I tried to
To show it
mimic,
a little
yeah,
bit.
to show the routine, like getting ready at Morelos place, then pedaling out and start scoring, and then we come up with a title,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
Pachó.
yeah, and then we just highlight the best waves really quick, like the
And
most
then it
impacted,
starts.
and then goes the info,
And I
direction,
mean, it's
steering.
it's a short action video, but at the same time, there's a lot of like lifestyle footage, like sunset, sunrise, like dolphins, birds. It's not only surfing.
So let's talk about the music selection. You were with me. Also similar to the title, we
Yeah.
found the music that we was kind of okay. It might
My,
work,
yeah.
but
And at the beginning, we were looking for something like a music like Latin
yeah,
music,
Latin
something
music,
like that.
Spanish, Chilean,
Yeah,
or
but we didn't manage to find anything. So then we just looking, and we found the music that the beginning was like really cool, and then we were like we listened to the whole music, and we were like
just getting better and better,
better
right?
and better and better. Already like, I mean, at least myself, I was already like kind of like
Picturing,
yeah,
yeah,
picturing like the footage with the sound and everything, and it came out to be like the perfect music,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
perfect music.
yeah. Just by the way, we know this is a project for YouTube, so we made sure that we are using,
Or at least
Artly. I mean, we use Artlist, non-sponsored at all, but we could use any other
okay.
platform. But we just want to make sure that we have the rights
I don't
to
know how to
use.
call those platforms without
Yeah,
the name
just
of
music.
copyright.
Hey, I'm missing the word now, but yeah,
Those platforms that you can like download the music to have
yeah,
the
yeah.
copyright.
Free copyright music. I mean,
Yeah.
in this case, it's not free because we paid for it, but at least you don't have any strikes on YouTube, and you are
Yeah.
able to. Every time I have the chance, I like to, bring something more custom, something more personal. But it feels good to have this library that you can
Yeah.
search. It's sad sometimes when you find another project with the same music. Sometimes that happens, but it's still a good platform, and you have a big choice. And
Yeah.
even though everyone's using it, or a lot of people using it, I feel like there's still room for creativity and your touch, because if you really put time into searching the right music, I feel
You
like
can
you're
find
gonna, yeah, you
something.
can
Yeah,
find
you can
something
find
for
something.
sure. Yeah, so that I was saying we just start with a few highlights, then the
a few
credits,
lifestyle, and then
and
yeah,
then bangers.
action.
We start the action, and we have a lot of diversity. Maybe good time for you to talk about the people who shot this. We got
Yeah,
drone, we got water,
yeah.
and
I
land
mean, there's
footage.
there's basically every angle. Like there's drone footage filmed by Munches and Papography. There's like footage in the water by Rodrigo Farias and Loca Lobos. That like Loca Lobos, Jorge Chandre was the guy that we were spending like the most time with. It's kind of like it belongs to the team of Merello, like Team Crypta.
Hmm.
That's Merello. Merello right now is creating like a brand called Crypta. So when we are like all there, he call ourselves like the
The
Crypta
crypto
team,
crew, yeah.
Crypta crew. And yeah, and then out of the water, I have like footage from a lot of people, but I think like most of them are also from Munches, Rodrigo Farias, and from Alison. Alison is like a really good friend of Merelu, and the last few years she has been doing the spotter for the jet ski that has the camera, like, and it's like she's always calling like, okay, there's set comings, get ready to film everything. And this season she managed to get a camera, and I mean, like, there's few shots. It was the first season that she was filming, and there's a few shots really good that she was the one filming. And that's her footage, by the way.
Amazing.
And
That's
then
cool. That's one thing really nice. Every time you come from Chile, you come packed with good shots
with good
and
shots.
always diversity. Like we were talking about, you bring
Yeah,
always land, water, and drone, and for a editor,
that's
it's
the best.
yeah, that's the best. You
That's the
have you
best.
have plenty. Sometimes you have the same wave in a
In
couple
different
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 angles,
angles.
and it really makes everything more spicy,
Yeah.
because especially here at Punta do Lobos, if you could only have the land shot,
Yeah, then
have that
you
that
have the
rock
the
that,
rocks, los
yeah, that
morros, they kind
sometimes,
of block you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on the footage.
Yeah, I think then
There's
people
some
just
nasty
have to
wipeouts
see
on
I
the
got
video
some
as
nasty
well.
wipeouts, we got some dope rides.
It was I
um,
mean, in terms of big waves, like kind of like proper big waves, like the two only big days we had, I didn't manage to score that good, that well. The first day there was like I was with a really small board. I was like with a 9.6, and it was kind of small, and then it grew. It got like really big at the end of the day, and we didn't have time to change the board. And when that happens, when like the swell is kind of like medium small and it gets big during the day in Punta de Lobos, while the swell is rising, there's like a lot of water moving.
mhm.
So the current to be on the spot, it's impossible. And that was the first day. I had like a small board, and I never managed to be on the right spot at the right timing. And the second big day, I had like the perfect board. I had like the 10-8, like the biggest board I have. I was just like waiting for a bomb, and I waited for, I don't know, like 4 hours for one wave. Nothing came. I decided to go to the jet ski to eat something and have a bit of water. And while I'm on the jet ski, the first big set of the day came. I didn't manage to get nothing. I was at the jet ski. Then I went back to the water. I waited for like, I don't know, more 3 hours. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a break. Gonna drink some water. And when I do that, the second big set of the day came in, and there was only those two sets like the whole day, like big ones. So yeah, the big days I wasn't really connected, but then on that day, May 6th,
Yeah,
basically I basically no, like literally I paid the trip
yeah,
with that day,
yeah.
you know.
That's cool. I don't know. Do you want to give any special thanks, any shout
I
out to
mean, yeah,
anyone?
of course, like I wanna give a huge shout out to Christian, to Christian Merello for all like the support you have been giving me these last few years in Chile, and not even in Chile. Like I went to Hawaii, I connected there with him. I went to Mexico with him. I already travel a lot in Chile with him.
He came Nazaré as
He came
well
he came to
a
Nazaré,
few times.
so we already shared like a lot of, I mean, a lot of sessions together. And yeah, and to all like the local crew that share their wave. That's like one of for me one of the best waves in the world when it's good. And yeah, shout out to the people from Pichilemu and Ponte Lobos.
All right, I think we touched everything, right?
Yeah,
Just wanna give another shot. Everyone watching the video that don't follow Tony on YouTube, make sure you follow him. Tony Laureano, very simple.
thank you guys.
Is coming up
Next Monday,
next Monday.
Que Pachó will be
Que
out.
Pachó,
Que Pachó.
filmed by all these local filmmakers that Tony spoke about, edited by myself, and starring the man himself, Tony Laureano, during this
3 months in Chile.
2025
Yeah,
big wave Chilean
season.
season. So yeah, make sure you follow him. Thank you guys for watching. We're coming up with this new segment, with this new video concept. We don't have a name yet. Sometimes we're going to be speaking in English. Sometimes we're going to be speaking in Portuguese, Spanish. Who knows?
We never know.
Yeah, but it's just a easy setup.
We just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, just gotta go with the flow. The idea is to make it happen
I mean,
as often as
as
possible.
often as possible, and I would say like also, I mean, I don't know, like to just literally go with the flow.
Exactly.
Right now we're talking about Kepa Show. Maybe the next one we can be talking about the huge swell that just happened in Tahiti. You know, like just kind of like something more
Yeah.
relaxed
Mm-hmm,
to kind of like
Yeah.
show our
Also,
followers.
if you guys wanna see us talk about any specific topic, if you wanna see any special guest over here, feel free to let us know in the comments. And for today, I think that's all. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Also, make sure you subscribe to the above channel if you didn't already. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment below with your opinion, with your suggestions. And that's it. We see you on the
That's
next
it.
one. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, my friend. Que Pachó.
Kepa Show
Next
Monday,
Monday,
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Next Monday is what?
Next Monday, I have no idea.
Oh,
Next
next
Monday.
Monday. You guys make sure next Monday tune in. Okay? See you guys. Thank you, Tony. Let's go.